So this is gonna be a little different. It's a little different. It's a little different. Let me bring you up close and personal. We're gonna get to know each other a little bit today. Bring you right up in front of me. Okay? So these are D lashes. These are D curls. Not only are they super soft, but it's gonna give you that volume look. These are 90D and 70D curls. I have never used anything like this before, and we're gonna see how we look. I'm thinking to put the 70Ds in the crease here. I might do the 90D on this side for the smaller lashes and the 70D on this side, just so I can see what the difference is, but the lash map will remain the same. And I always start from the corner, so we're gonna have 4/16s, and then it's gonna be the, let's look again. So the 4/16, the 2/14, 12s, and 10. Now you can shorten this as needed because I have wider eyes or bigger eyes. So now let's get into it. So I was just saying that the original map was like a 16, 16, 14. Actually, no, I think it was like 16, 14, 12, 9, or 10. But for my eye, that's too small. So I gotta add some extras. So I, again, just start from the corners. On 16, 16, you dab the glue at the base of your lash. I do not rub it all over my lashes because that's unnecessary, at least for me. And it's just 16, 16, 16, 14, 14, 12, 12, 9. And I think these came out pretty dang good. Now, you may get runny eyes if you have your eye open, trying to hold your eye open. If not, kudos to you, but my eye decided that it wants to be all runny. My nose is getting runny. I'm like, come on, I don't even have a fan on in my face. Why are you doing this to me? Like, normally I don't be tearing up so much. But yeah, as you can see, I was kind of dabbing at my eye here and there. But this was the first layer. As you can see, it wasn't too thick, but it was still kind of giving volume, right? And I think it was very cute. But I love the mega volume. So you already know that we're going to stack them. So after you do that, you're going to go back through and you're going to put another 16 on top of that 16 and another 16 on top of the other 16 and so on and so forth. So you put another 16 on top, another 14 on top of the 14, a 12 on top of the 12, and a 9 on top of the 9. And that's how you get that super wispier look because it already gives volume, baby. But we want the mega volume. So on one eye, I did do the 90D curls. And then on my other eye, I did the 70D curls. Now, when I showed it to my friend, and even just looking at the finished product, you can tell that my eyes, obviously they look beautiful. I look adorable. I look super dang cute. But if you're not really staring at it, you don't really notice it too much. You just see that, yes, the lashes are wispy and pretty and nice. But if you take the detail, like really pay attention to the details, then that's when you'd notice. Can you guess which eye is which? Now, after you apply your lashes, you do want to give it that little push like you see me doing to make sure that everything is secure and in place. And then you also want to kind of go through with the tweezers and give it a little sweet squeeze. But I said, the little push I gave was enough. And let's now come on and add on our second stack. So that's what we're going to do right now. And when you get to this part is like super easy. This is like done in like, hell, probably a minute or 30 seconds because everything is already in place. You got everything on. So this, I'm just going to breeze through it real quick. And yeah, it's really simple. Now, I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh my God, cluster lashes are the easiest thing ever. It is after that, like the first 2 tries, because at first, when if you've never used it before, you don't really know what you're doing. You don't really know the placements. You don't know how to angle and whatever. But after those first two times, it's like nothing. It's like anything that's new. At first, you don't know what you're doing. And then as you continue to do it, you're like, oh my God, these are so fun. These are so easy. I love them. I have been wearing cluster lashes since, I don't know if it's, I think it's last year. Like all year, all my lashes that I've been wearing, they're all cluster lashes. Now with me looking down, you can already tell which ones are thicker because I've already double stacked these. So now you go through and you squeeze. So you see thick on one side and a little thinner on the other because I haven't double stacked it yet. Okay, we're going to double stack both of them. So you always go through with your tweezer when you're done. You give it that little push, you give it that little squeeze to make sure everything is together. And now we're going to move on to the other eye. Okay, I lied. No, let's dab on or seal. And then after that, we can go on to the other eye. So you just want to dab a little bit at the base of the lash. And if you can manage to dab the top of the lash without getting it all over your lashes, that would be ideal, because what you don't want to do is run the seal through the entire lashes. That's what I did the very first time that I did these. I didn't know. When I tell you those lashes were stiff, okay? Yeah, don't do that. Okay, now here we are doing the other eye. So like before, you dab the base of your lashes with the adhesive, and then you just plop them on. Because when you're stacking, when I tell you stacking is the fastest and easiest thing ever, because everything again is already in place. All you got to do is put them on. This part is practically in real time, me just slapping them on. Look at that, so easy. Did it, move on to the next, pick up another lash, plop it on to the next, and you plop it on. It is that simple to stack them. And this tweezer, these lashes, they come off so easily off of the package, because you know some of them, if you've used cluster lashes before, some of them it's like you're fighting with it and then you end up ripping it. So I don't know if it is that the tape that they use is too strong, or if the lashes were just too thin that they were ripping when you take them off. I did not have that issue with these. I can say 10 out of 10 I would recommend. And at the time of doing this voiceover, I have now been wearing the lashes for 3 days, and I washed my face quite a few times, and I have not lost any clusters, babe. I have not lost any clusters. You can find these both on the TikTok shop and on Amazon, and they're having a summer sale on TikTok shop where it's a buy one get one, but I'm not sure if they have that same sale going on Amazon. But regardless, you want to get yourself a good pair of cluster lashes. I can swear by this adhesive to say, honey, your lash is gonna last you over 2 days, over 72 hours, over 24 hours. It is pool ready. It is hot shower ready. It is jacuzzi ready. You gonna be okay. You are summer ready with this. That heat is not gonna have you sweating off your lashes. You are not. So you better join the cluster lash gang. It's sunshines over here. Okay? Now, if you've made it to the end of this video, if you made it this far, I want to see some eyeballs dropped in the comments outside of the video. Give me them eyeballs so we know that you are here. Thank you so much for B&Q for sponsoring this video, and this is the final look in another outfit. Bye!